Hi everybody, it's Andrea, aka Violet Kitty 411, and we are back in Strangetown. We're going to do another very quick rebuild, and a quick shout out to Nicola Palawa, because when I was redesigning the Beaker house, I said that the Beaker house was the only home in the base game that shipped with a basement. Turns out I was wrong. Always happy to take correction. So 73 Road to Nowhere has a basement, and most likely the reason I didn't know this is because it is so ugly from the outside. I don't think I ever investigated it. So let's go ahead and take a quick look-see. How does this build suck? Let me count the ways. The entrance, the improperly dug basement, the floor plan in general. I'm going to forgive the uneven terrain because that is something I can actually work with. So we're going to see what we can do. The floor plan in general, yeah, okay, so yeah, total suckage. We're going to keep the concept of a rooftop observation area. This is clearly meant to be some kind of military build, but having lived in the military, or not in the military, I've never been in the military, but having been raised in the military, I can tell you I've never seen anything look like this. But let's get on with it. We're going to choose our budget based off of a multiplier like I did with the oldies and the burbs, and we're doing 3.5 of the times 16,188, so it's gonna be off the top of my head around, oh, I don't know, 56,000-ish. So yeah, 56,658. Not bad for off the top of my head, not gonna lie. So like I said, I probably avoided it because it was so ugly from the outside that I never actually entered this home. Okay, here we go. Let's strip it as we do. So we're working with our blank slate because the blank slate is the easiest way to build when you're not dealing with something else. Now, I want to point out that one of the reasons we know that this was dug improperly is because that right there, that line, right like that, that is actually supposed to be the baseboard, so it is dug approximately 3 clicks too deep. So we need to make sure we get rid of the floor there because it's going to get in the way. We will also get rid of our staircases like that. Oh, and we also have to get rid of this light because that's cursed. Okay, but we're going to move the entryway 2 clicks forward because there is absolutely no reason to have that like that, and we're going to reclaim just a little bit of space that way. Okay, so now that I have the blank slate that I need, let's go ahead and go down. Here we have, we're going to open up this basement just a little bit. Top down, always easier. And I can't even do this if I really want. Don't know if I'm going to keep it that way. But now we want to build it to the correct height. And so we're going to use the same trick. Now, one of the problems is we need to make sure we're starting at a corner that is exactly 3 stairs. 3 stairs is 1 length, okay? And a staircase is 4 lengths. That's why I dig it exactly 3 lengths. So we're going to go ahead, and this is all the same even, but if you notice here we've got some variances in the depths. So this is the direction we're going to go. We're going to just go ahead and grab this guy, put it right here. 1, 2, 3. Now that's our depth, just like we've done before. Top up. And now we are going to, oh, that's right, I can't, I'm missing, let's just go ahead and do this with that. Okay, do it again. There we go. And now let's take a look-see. Perfect depth, exactly perfect depth. Now we are not going to waste space on the interior with a staircase on a floor on a footprint this small. 100% not going to work, so we're going to just go ahead and delete that one right there. One of the reasons it needs to be perfect is so we can do that. Now we have an entry from the outside into the basement. You just paint it the same. You can either use the matching brick or paint the foundation all the way around. Okay, so we're going to choose a pretty simple floor plan with this terrible idea. We're going to do 2 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms, and a main living area. It's going to be as simple as can be. We'll just do bathroom here, bedroom here, bedroom here, main living area. Now we need to get up to our observation area, and the stairs originally went off this way, but since I've got these stairs here, that's not going to work, so we will actually go the opposite direction. Come on. All right, there we go. Put that guy there and this guy on the outside. I have tried to do it directly next to the home, and it's not going to work. I mean, of course it helps if I can draw this right. There we go. I will try just in case I was wrong. Let's see. We're going to use this staircase because it's just sleeker. All right. And yeah, see, it won't allow, and it's because of the roof, I believe, but I've even removed the roof and it still won't allow it. Actually, let's remove this roof and see if it will work on this side, because I actually haven't tried on this side. Let's see if we remove this roof. Okay, sometimes, yeah, it won't allow it, so we'll put it right there. I just think that that's a better look for what we're going for. And now we need to create a little bit of a deck out into the yard, so we're going to use this foundation right here maybe. And it's just going to be small. We don't need a large one. That's all we're going to do. And it just needs to be out into the yard. If I didn't put a bedroom right here, I would put it over here into this side yard, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. And again, using, there we go, that's what we're doing. And you know what, we're going to replace this guy, and we'll put it right here as well. Okay, so that is our floor plan. Let's decorate it. Currently sitting at 11,160. So yeah, I've got 45,000 to play with. We're getting some high-end stuff in this tiny little bunker. Now a word, sometimes you can use the arrow keys to rotate your, well, why isn't it not working? Sometimes you can use the arrow keys to rotate these and it works, and sometimes it doesn't. Like if I use this one, it does not look good if I rotate it. See, this is the way it's supposed to lay down. If you rotate it, it doesn't. So it just depends. Sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. Okay, so for the papers, I actually pulled in everything from Sims 1 that were carbon copied by a friend of mine, Tazzy Luck. Now, I don't know if she's still out there playing Sims, but if she is, hi! I went for as dark and forbidding as possible, so it does look better from the outside. Used some good concrete on the ceiling. I think I will do that same, or not ceiling, on the rooftop observation area. I will also use this concrete in the basement. And I went for the highest end papers I could find. That's one of the reasons why I chose to do the TS1, is because they were actually more expensive than TS2 or 4, and I'm probably sure they're probably more expensive than TS3 papers. So got some of the greens in here. These terrazzo papers. I actually sectioned off this little funky area over here. We're going to just stick something in there, you know, decoratively, but in both bathrooms I just sectioned that off because we don't need it. and the 2 bedrooms exactly like that. So that's what we're doing. Oh, and after putting all my coverings and doors on, I'm currently at 16,262, so I'm basically back where I started financially, except I have to cover in the basement, so there's a little bit of money there. Okay, so I'm back. I had actually finished it, but after I was finished, I wasn't really satisfied that that's what I wanted, so I really decided to lean into the paramilitary bunker nature of this, and this is what I got. So this is it at night. Now I'm using a lot of castaway items, and we'll go ahead and light it up. So we've got a water tower and a windmill for power, both of which of course are just strictly for show, but it does add to the whole feel. Most of the stuff here is actually going to be castaway items that I used to kind of create the feel. So I did enter through the front door, which of course I had moved two clicks upward, which is a security gate. The 2 bathrooms are very utilitarian. Instead of the high-end terrazzo, they've got like a grungy tile, and everything from Castaway, if I've got it actually from, the only thing from Castaway in the bathroom is the sink. Otherwise, we've got lower end plumbing. Now, the rugs that come with Castaway are actually not constrained to the floor tiles the way others are, so they actually move a lot more freely. And so, ooh, what happened to it? Where'd it go? There it is. So I put those around. We've got the professor's utility bed, the professor's utility wardrobes, and this is like I was really feeling this is where a bunch of paramilitary survivalist types will meet. The only thing they have that's high end is this TV, so they can watch what's going on in the world. They've got plans for a weather device, plans for the windmill, which they already have. They've got a couple different maps. This one actually has Australia on it. I haven't been able to pick out any other specific things that I could recognize. Well, I guess there's India over here. It's a lot of mismatched stuff. So the cartography, we've got the chalkboard, we've got a place for them to use to work on their logic, the 3 skills. Somebody did mention I seem to blend in my skill building objects pretty seamlessly. I think about my needs and the 7 skills that come with Sims 2 as I build. So yes, I do try to keep those in mind. Downstairs we have a gym, some art, and a broken grand piano. Does everyone remember when in Sims 1 we actually had to fix our grand piano because it would break? Okay, there we go. And so that's what that is. It's I kind of like how I put a wall around this, so it just does increase the whole security paranoia kind of thing, which in Strangetown seems to kind of work. Okay, well, I hope that you did like it, and this will be available for upload on my page. The link will be in the description. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you soon in the pixelated world. And that's all I have to say. VK out.